Welcome to We're Just Messages podcast. Of course, I am Mike.
What's happening? It's Marcus.
How you doing, my brother? Welcome to 2025.
Word, man. I'm doing good, man. How about yourself, bro?
Doing good, man. Shout out to the listeners, man. Hope y'all had a great 2025 coming in. We about 4 or 5 days into this thing.
Yeah.
Hope everybody's healthy. Hope everybody's doing good. All that good shit. Hope y'all staying, keeping y'all heads down. Starting them goals. And, I'm just glad we made it, man. It was a good 2024. Had a good break. How was your break?
My break was cool, man. I got sick in the break, so that was kind of wild.
Around Christmas or New Year's or both?
A little bit after Christmas. Like, I would say Christmas happened on that Wednesday? I'd say probably like around that Saturday. I got a little down, and then, I got down a little bit, was just chilling. But then the New Year's came around, so I'm getting over what I got, but I'm still kind of around people, and I'm not trying to be around them. But I'm keeping my distance a little bit. But it ain't too crazy though. So because I'm getting over it, so I'm like, all right, I'm not too bad. And then so then after that, the day after New Year's, that's when I really just kind of like sat down and just chilled, and then I'm pretty much getting over the shit now. But the good gas and the NyQuil, best sleep I ever had in my life.
Hey, that's a good combination for you. You like it, I love it, man.
Wake up rejuvenated, man. I feel blessed. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, other than that, man, my 2020 going into 2025 was cool, man. Just kicked it with some good people. That's it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And real quick, my dog had him a great find, man. My dog got on the AI questions, man.
Oh, man.
My dog came in. I was like, damn, dog, where you get the...
You know what I'm saying?
My dog found them shits in a Marshalls for the 50. I was like, what?
Yeah, man.
That's a great find, man. That's a great find. A lot of y'all niggas don't know about them questions.
What I'm saying? I still go out there. I'm true to this. I'm not new to this, so...
Yeah, my dog, them shit's clean.
I be chilling, man. I really be chilling. I be letting like my dog Mike ain't even show y'all a third of what he has. So when I be
really
seeing
did.
it, so when I be seeing that shit, I said like when I was looking at the video, I was like, man, dog, turn this shit up one time. You know what I'm saying? Turn that shit up one time, just a little bit, man.
Yeah, those shit's hard though. I gotta go. I don't be in Mount P like that though. That's the thing. I gotta go over there because. You gotta cause you told me so. They stores like so. You said when you go across the bridge, you gotta go where at?
Man, you gotta go to these little duck off spots. You know what I'm saying? The Mount P.
Cause I know they got little shopping, little centers, but
no. You just hit whether the TJ Maxx. I'm giving up a little bit of too much sauce, but I don't care, man. Y'all niggas, cause at the end of the day, niggas gonna find what they gonna find.
Yeah, so got you.
But yeah, but these places have been here for decades though. Like these ain't really no.
I just don't be over there like that.
Yeah, what I'm saying?
You can come across some shit.
You know what I'm saying? Them shits sometimes, it just be one of those things where it just be like, cause I remember one time I had to go over there because I ain't gonna lie, they had this store called Warren that I used to go to all the time, and they used to have like.
You said Warren?
Warren.
Okay.
Yeah, Warren, and they used to have like these fire polos. They used to have like high-end shit in there.
Yeah.
Like you might find you like a Prada jacket for like $250 in there or some shit like that. Like, a nice little consignment store, you know what I'm saying? Then them niggas started falling off. And when they started falling off, and then their management changed, and you know what I'm saying? Them niggas just weren't getting in good shit. So then, I went there one day and I was like, man, this store kind of whack. So then I left and I just went over to the Marshalls and I just explored the shoe side, and I was like, damn, them niggas be kind of having shit. But a lot of the shit that I was seeing in there, it wasn't my size, it was my homeboy size. So I would just let him know, like, hey, bro, this is in here for you if you want it, you know what I'm saying? If you're looking for something, real quick, and, more than often, them niggas, they'll, come by. Because the shit going to sit in there. It's like nobody's really going to. Yeah. It's like the shit literally be sitting in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? So
so crazy. You probably go on GOAT right now and try to find those niggas. Probably want $250 and for them shits.
I know. I'm still a believer in that, man. I'll still fuck around, out of a blue moon. I'll just hit a Ross up.
You can find some shit.
Find some shit, bro. Like
you can find some shit.
You just never know, man.
So. Nah, you right. You're right, but that's them shit cold, bro. But yeah, man, I had a good break, man. Did a lot of relaxing. I worked very, very hard 2024, man. So I really took some time to just sit back and really just literally relax. I didn't move around too much. Hung out with the fam for a little bit. So I'm saying, my nephew, he's still doing his flag football thing. He actually had a game in St. George yesterday. They won 24-6. So shout out my nephew, man.
Sure.
But yeah, man, I pretty much relaxed, man. I'm a big believer in, getting your rest, and especially when you work hard. It's all about balance. Whatever you find your peace at, do that to compensate your work ethic and shit like that. So whether that be for people traveling, chilling, you know, going doing an activity, gym, whatever the case may be. Mine is kind of a little bit of both, gym, relaxing. So that's pretty much all I really did for real was, relax at the gym, shit like that, normal shit. But I did more relaxing than, I was like, man, I'm not doing nothing. I'm chilling, bro. I'm just gonna enjoy, lay back. I actually need to go get me a full body massage, bro. I'd never done that before.
Oh, word?
I heard that shit is like very, very relaxing, bro.
Yeah, I had one before. Yeah, it's cool.
I need to go. I need to actually go get. They said there's one downtown. It's called like something house or something like that. My man's at the job was telling me about that shit. But I'm pretty sure I could find one though.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go get that shit done. Especially like for my back. Not saying I got back problems, but man, I heard a good back massage. They said that shit could do you wonders, bruh.
Yeah, man. Knock out all the kinks, man.
Hell yeah, I gotta go fuck with that shit. And then of course during that time, I've been trying to catch up on certain shows and shit. So I had never seen Sopranos in the full. So I've been watching Sopranos, and man, this show here this shit got great writing, good balance of comedy and the drama aspect.
Told you.
That shit is good, bro. That shit is. I'm midway through season 4. I think I'm on episode 7. That shit fire, bro.
I told you, bro.
That shit fire, bro. Like niggas. That nigga Tony Soprano is a motherfucker, bro. But he also got some idiots on his fucking team, bro. Like
he do got idiots, but they're all loyal to Tony though. So
yeah, they are. They are loyal
because I knew this shit was crucial when Tony got dog brother smoked and remember when he got his brother killed and the nigga still was on Tony's side. Like, still in the organization, all that shit. Because he was trying to contemplate whether he's gonna kill Tony or not. And they was trying to contemplate whether it was going to kill him or not.
Yeah.
And then everything just, Brian ain't do nothing to Tony and they ain't do nothing to him. And he still was on the team.
Some of them is cool. Chris a fucking druggie.
Yeah, man.
Goddamn Paulie a loose cannon. Yeah. Goddamn.
Chris can't get
Richie, he dead, but Richie was a fucking hater, bro.
He was a dog. The way he did beans.
Yes, the way he did beans so fucked up, bro. Like you mad because he took his bread and flipped it into something substantial. Like, bro, why are you upset? You come home, you did your 10 years, like you knew what the game was.
Yeah.
Like, granted, you don't like it's a new guy in position now.
Yeah.
Like Tony wanted to kill that motherfucker, bro.
Yeah,
I could tell he wanted to kill that motherfucker, bro. But goddamn, Richie was a hater, bro. When his sister killed him, I was shocked.
Yeah, that threw me for a loop too. I
was like, goddamn, Janice shot Richie. I was like, what the fuck?
Because it wasn't even on with the gun shit. He smacked her. She went and grabbed that shit and popped that nigga.
Popped this dude, bro.
Yeah,
his mama wasn't shit. I don't care what she talking.
Nah, she was
Tony mama wasn't shit, bro.
She's the reason for most of his psychological issues,
bro. When that man went and grabbed the pillow in the hospital to go
smother her ass,
but then she was coming. He's like, I heard the tapes. I heard the tapes, mom. You ain't shit. All the shit I did for you. I wasn't a good enough son. That dude there was a trip. Junior Soprano, he cool. He kind of an asshole too, but Junior, he cool, man. I really don't got too much beef with Junior, but
man,
he's stubborn as a motherfucker,
that's
bro.
What I'm saying, and Junior is one of those people that like. He think niggas is laughing behind his back, which
he always acting like that, bro.
But niggas are laughing behind his back though.
They not really laughing. Are they really tripping, or they kind of just like?
It's more like
he's still acting like it's back in the day. Like,
he is.
Bro, your nephew running shit now.
Yeah,
that's just what it is.
But he in the season 1, he was so hell bent on like, oh, I need to be the head of the family.
Right.
He was, and Tony was like, all right, let him have the title. I mean, we all really know who's running the show, but Let that nigga have the title.
Tony was never threatened by Junior. That's what it was.
No.
He always still looked out for him like it was his best interest.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? This nigga Junior just always mad. He always mad at the world, bro.
Yeah, bro.
But at the same time too, he's still giving Tony advice on how to run shit.
Yeah.
When he asks him. But Junior, and he funny as hell too.
Yeah.
Junior he always got a one-liner.
Yeah, always.
he always got a one-liner, bro.
And nigga always flame Tony with that one line though. That varsity athlete. He flamed that nigga every time with that line, dog. Tony be mad as shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Then after Richie died, you get the new asshole. You get fucking Ralphie in the mix. I didn't know that Ralphie was the captain off of Bad Boys until about 3 episodes. I'm like, man, that's the captain off of Bad Boys. It's the cut, the tone, the way he talking.
Yeah.
Ralphie worse than Richie though. Not from a hater standpoint. That motherfucker don't listen. He don't listen, and motherfucking Paulie don't listen. Tony can tell his team what to do verbatim, and they go and make the shit harder than what it was. Like when they went and had to go get the bread from the Serbian.
Yeah, and this nigga went and was tried to punk the Serbian.
Trying to punk the Serbian. Like, bro, he was going to get the money.
Yeah, and he was not going for that, bro. He almost killed this nigga. Y'all niggas, the nigga had y'all niggas in the fucking the tundra for like fucking 24 hours trying to find
almost
this nigga,
48
bro.
hours trying to find his ass. He lucky they ain't kill his ass.
Word.
I thought he got shot in the head and he was cooked.
Yeah.
So he got away. Well, soon when the boys got in the van, Tony said, "Hey, bro, you gonna wear this?"
Yeah.
If you gonna end up wearing this shit, like, well, one thing I can say about Tony, he take that family shit serious.
Yeah.
Like he really do. He's like, bro, once you part his family, ain't no getting out. So as much as his boys frustrate him, if they need him, he right there. He always right there, bro. Clean up their mess, or if they need him, like, goddamn, why Ralphie kill a damn girl? Tony wanted to kill his ass right then and there. Like, bro, what the fuck? He come inside. Say, man, what the fuck happened to you? Such and such, man. Where she at? She out there. She hurt. She hurt. Boy, go out there. The girl dead. Yeah, Tony got there around this nigga. I'm like, bro, the girl 20 years old, man. Like, but Tony always cleaning up their messes, bro. Always. Yeah. But he ain't shit neither.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Tony ain't shit neither, bro.
He's a nasty nigga.
He a true narcissist.
Yeah.
Like, motherfuckers, you know on Twitter now, that's the trendy word.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
He's a true narcissist, though. He really is.
This nigga really... Nothing is never his fault, bro.
Nothing is never his
fault.
fault.
Is never his fault. He barely takes up for his own, it takes...
He has no accountability for real.
For nothing.
It takes him a lot to apologize, bro. It does.
He would have to... He always sees in himself the reason why I did this.
The reason why, yeah.
And it's like, no, nigga, you fucked up. You did some wild shit.
Up. This motherfucker got mad at... He got mad at his therapist because the chick that he was smashing killed herself.
Yeah.
But he mad at her because he ain't tell him. Like, bruh, she didn't have to tell you nothing.
That's none of your business.
You were supposed to help her. Why you didn't help her? He's like, unfortunately, like, these things happen. Like, you only could do but so much with your clients.
I mean, and this nigga's a wild nigga. Like, bruh, you had her and your wife in the same whip. Didn't even know it.
Hold on now. He didn't have her in the same whip. That bitch wasn't shit.
Yeah, she went to go. She went to go pick her up.
Bitch been so mad because you know Tony moving like how any regular dude would move when they come to their sides. We fuck. You might not hear from me for a while.
No, he had like her. He liked her.
But he still had a code about him, which I kind of respect. As far he never had his sides. Intermingle with his wife.
No, boy, no. You gotta keep watching.
I'm gonna keep watching, but so far, he's never had them like. Never had them mixing up with his. But anyway, from what I seen, this girl went and took Carmela on a car ride and dropped her off home.
Yeah,
violation, bruh. Violation off the rip, bro. When Carmela was telling Tony about that shit, Tony said, that man drove up to the dealership, so he was about to kill that girl.
He had to end up having to have one of his partners tell it, like,
hey, bro, it's over.
It's over, yeah.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's a wrap. But the first girl, he really had liked the first girl.
Which one? The Russian?
The Russian girl.
No, I mean he had fuck with that thing, but he had liked that thing because that
The dealership. I think he liked the Russian girl more than the dealership girl.
the dealership girl. That was the one.
I don't know, man. I think he really liked the Russian girl more than the dealership girl.
I feel like he was cool with the Russian girl. He was taking care of her, but that dealership girl, like, bro, because dog, he was showing that thing the beach house and all, dog. Like
He was, but he still never crossed that line.
Dog, he was crossing the line with her, bro. He was crossing the line with her.
Carmela knew about the Russian girl though. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like she was like, Tony, the best you could do is make sure that you get a vasectomy or something, or this. I have her take an AIDS test. You get what I'm saying? Like she never knew about the dealership girl. He cared about that Russian. That's why he whipped Johnny ass for fucking his whole work. That's by far the funniest scene in the Uncle Ben scene.
The Uncle Ben
when Meadow brought the black dude over. Because you know what made this shit, and this will make this show genius. They start off the scene showing him laying on the ground and Carmela for Tony. Yeah. And then he get up, he got the blood on him, but then they reverse the shit to find out how they got there. Man, after he was talking to Meadows' boyfriend, and he went and opened that cabinet and seen that Uncle Ben's motherfucker. I said, "Oh no, that's humorous racism right there." I can't even lie. That's if you do racism in shows, it could be on that type of level, bro. I that shit had me dying, bro. But this show is great, man. His son is an asshole. Yeah. Don't fucking listen. Meadows, she's spoiled, but she kind of cool. But typical 18, 19-year-old girl. Jackie was the motherfucker from Paper Soldiers. That's Mike E.
A word? For real? I didn't even peep that.
That's Mike E. As soon as I seen it, I said, bro, that's Mike E from Paper Soldiers, bro. That's Mike E. That's Jackie. Jackie is Mike E. I said, bro, it looked like Sopranos drafted their actors from Goodfellas. I watched that yesterday.
Yeah. And you know what?
That's a good movie, but because the wife in Goodfellas is a therapist.
Yeah, it's a therapist, yeah.
And then Chris, he was the guy who, and he ain't had long, but he ended up getting killed. Yeah. The one who was going to get the drinks and shit. Mm-hmm. What else stood out in Sopranos to me? So, the dude with the gambling problem.
Oh yeah, this
who
nigga
lost a sportsman shop.
This nigga Tony took this nigga whip, bruh. Tony took this nigga
Tony's
car.
An ass.
He took the little boy car. He took the little boy car.
He said, "What did I tell you?" He said, "Dad, I didn't do anything." He's like, "I told you, no more mudslides. Look at it. Got mud all over there." This motherfucker went and took the car to Tony. Tony turns around and gives the car to Meadow as a gift. Meadow daughter said, "Hold up. This such and such truck?"
Yeah.
That dude there is a trip, man. But he had a serious gambling problem.
He did. This nigga lost everything.
You know what's so funny is because now when I scroll Twitter, I understand most of. Probably, I'm on season 4 now. I understand most of the Soprano references now. So when I seen the shit about when niggas have a gambling problem and they throw up dude David, they throw up his picture, I be understanding that shit now, bro. That shit is hilarious, bro. That shit is. He had a real problem. If he didn't end up, I think Richie was gonna kill his ass.
Yeah, because
remember Richie
because he owed him. Because he owed Richie.
Tony fall asleep and he end up. How much did he end up getting in debt? Was it like 40 G's or something like that? 40 or 50 G's?
It was like 50.
It was like that dude there, man. That dude there had a serious problem, bro. Serious problem. But shout out to Carmela. I fuck with Carmela so far too. I don't really got no beef with her. She ain't fucking old girl from Breaking Bad. I hated that motherfucker, bro.
Nah,
Skylar. She ain't Skylar White.
But Carmela's cool. But you gonna see how this shit transpires.
She fiending at the dog though.
Who?
The driver.
Yeah.
What dog name is? Imperial? Or whatever his name is? Imperial?
Furio, yeah.
Furio? Yeah.
You gonna see what happened with that too. He
talking to his OG. His OG telling him, he's like, it's the Don's wife. He's like, bro, are you out your fucking mind? He's like, Soprano? He's like, yeah, no, don't fuck with that. Leave that alone. Hell no. But Tony do still, at the end of the day, like, you could tell by the way Tony moved, he get a lot of respect from his dudes.
Yeah.
Because Pussy wasn't shit.
Yeah,
Pussy wasn't shit, bro.
Yeah,
and he was doing that shit for years. When Tony got sick and was having them dreams, and he found out in the dream like he was basically like ratting.
Yeah,
that was elite writing too. That was elite writing because he didn't want to kill dude. It was like, bro, like
I got no choice.
bro. How much do they know about me? Then a few episodes, like a few seasons later, he reminiscing about.
Yeah, when he's at the fish with the fish and shit. Yeah.
And then he was telling you, he's like, nah, that motherfucker been wired up since '95. He's like, how you know? The Christmas party.
Damn.
When he had the Santa suit on, I was like, nah, that motherfucker been. But pussy wasn't shit though.
Nah, he was nasty.
He was nasty with that shit. Then fucking John, not John. What's the other dude? The one who got the big wife who can't get off.
Johnny Sykes.
Bruh, this motherfucker killed the damn dude. Well, beat the dude ass in the Remember he gave him brain damage or some shit like that.
Yeah, because he made the joke. Because he said.
Because he made the joke. He's like, bro, I'm just tripping, bro.
Yeah.
Tony's like, damn, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That Artie pussy. Artie pussy, bro. I do not fuck with Artie, bro.
Yeah.
First of all, Artie wanted to kill Tony because he think he fucked up his damn restaurant, right?
Yeah. I mean, but the thing is, I think he did though. I think he did, but
he ain't know.
Yeah, he didn't know. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But he ain't want to do the shit for real.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Didn't add to that, he was a sucker.
Yeah.
Because remember, he tried to get Chris girl.
Yeah, he tried to, yeah.
Because him and his wife, butting heads, so them boys about to split up and shit.
Yeah.
This motherfucker going trying to spit game to Chris girl. She peeping game now. He grabbing her hand at the dinner table and shit. She peeping game. She like,
yeah, well, this nigga.
She's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. That bitch ain't never come back. Then, he ain't had no. Artie was just a clown, bro. He ain't had no nuts for real.
No.
He gone and borrowed the 50 G's from Tony.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, so Tony's like, I'm gonna charge you. But he ain't really hit him over the head like Ralphie was. Because Ralphie was gonna hit him over the head. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna charge you 2.5 or something like that. Tony said, man, I only charge you for the 0.5, whatever.
Yeah.
Tony's like, when I get my bread, he's like, in 2 days when the insurance money come. Now Ralphie already told him. He said, when I get my money, he said in 2 days when the insurance check come in.
Yeah.
He's like, I'd love to help you, but I can't do it. So he going to get Tony. Tony said, ask him same shit. So this nigga going and get charged. He's like, man, he telling me, check probably ain't gonna be able to come through. He's like, well, you know what you gotta go do, right? So you gonna go see about him.
Yeah.
He gonna see dude end up beating his ass.
Yeah. Then
he do that little sob story act.
Mm-hmm.
Drinking, popping pills, da-da-da-da. Tony gave Artie a lot of grace, bro.
Yeah.
Tony, if it was anybody else, I think Tony would have killed his ass. We talking about 50 G's, bro.
Yeah, or just cut him off.
One of the two, bro. Like, come on, bro. You playing. Then he playing this act. Then he tried to flip it on Tony. Remember Tony was in the hospital talking to me? He was like, you knew this how it was going to play out. Tony said, fuck you mean? Fuck you talking about? He was like, because remember he said, just clear my tab.
Yeah.
He's like, how I'm going to pay you back? He said, just clear my tab.
Mm-hmm.
He said, you knew this how it was going to play out. He said, fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
He's like, bro, you knew either way you was going to get your money or you'll eat for free at my restaurant. He's like, you motherfucker. He was like, who else know I loaned you the 50 G's?
Yeah.
He said, nobody. He's like, we're going to keep it that way. You got mugged. That's what we're going to roll with. You got mugged. He's like, yeah, but they found the shit in my system. He grabbed him by his neck. He said, motherfucker, you hear me?
Yeah.
He said, you got mugged. Da-da-da-da. Bro, I would have beat his ass in that hospital bed for trying to flip that shit on me. Motherfucker, you could be dead right now.
But that's, Artie, man, Artie always been a hoe, man.
Artie.
Even when Dog, like you said, Dog, he tried to go roll on Dog beat his ass.
Yeah. Like, bro, that motherfucker owe you money.
Yeah.
But I think Furio handled that, though, because you remember Furio went to go holler at dude.
Yeah.
He opened up the door and shit. I fuck with him, though, as a hitman, though.
Yeah, he get
busy. He get busy. Like, Paulie get busy, too, but he just a loose cannon.
Man, Paulie's gonna end up doing some wild shit towards the end of this.
I can see.
He's gonna do something that's gonna make you be like,
well, I don't know who I dislike Ralphie so. I hate that motherfucker more than Richie. Richie was a hater, but maybe because Richie ain't last long. Goddamn, Ralphie just be he don't listen for real. He really don't fucking listen. Yeah. Tony gave him captain position, and he still do what the fuck he wanna do, bruh.
Yeah, but that's why he do what he want to do, because Tony fucked him. Because I remember there was like,
he had to apologize to. Remember, he had to, and Tony didn't really say too much, and he ain't like that shit.
Yeah,
because what's his pops or his uncle told Ralphie, he's like, hey, bro, you gonna have to apologize. Who was it that told him?
I want to say it's one of the dudes in New York.
He's like, bro, you gonna have to apologize to Tony.
Yeah.
It's like, for what? Da, 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 da. He going to the restaurant. Remember, he ain't sit down.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, you want to talk.
Yeah.
Tony sitting there just eating. But I understood it. Like, he establishing power. Like, bro, like, I run this shit.
Yeah.
You don't. That's just how it is. You want a captain? Okay, you got captain. But things come with that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? He didn't want to kill Jackie. But he should have been the one to do it. Yeah, that's the thing. He didn't end up doing it.
He got Vito to do that.
He got Vito to do that shit. He should have been the one to do it, though.
Yeah, and you're going to learn a lot about Vito. You're going to learn a lot about Vito.
It's a great show.
But
niggas telling me season 4 is when it turned up for real.
Yeah.
Niggas telling me that season 4 is when it turn up for real, man. But shout out to the Sopranos, man. I've been enjoying this shit so far, bro. This shit fire.
Right.
This shit fire, bro.
Yeah, well, so where do you put that amongst your shows? But you got to finish it first.
I got to finish it first, but it's definitely creeping up in the 10 so far. I can't put it top 5 yet because I haven't finished, but that shit is good though. Yeah. His son is like a typical, like, you could tell that his son is like, he got mad at his girlfriend, when he went over to the house and, you know, she had all the paintings and shit on the wall, like basically on old dog from ATL type shit.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you should have told him. She's like, bro, it ain't that big of a deal. Like, fuck, like, why are you upset about that? Then, you know, he kind of self-conscious because his friend was like, why your dad ain't getting mafia money like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, shit, I don't know. Like, but at the same time, too, that motherfucker's a brat.
Yeah, he is. Spoiled
brat.
This
motherfucker damaged his own school, fucked up the pool.
For no reason. Being a follower. That's all, bro, pretty much is.
Dog is a follower for real,
that's
bro.
all he
AJ
is.
don't got no fucking backbone, bro. None, zero. Chris' girlfriend, she ain't shit. But Chris a fucking druggie, though. That's why he can't pick up on the shit that's going on the closest to him.
Yeah. Facts, because have you gotten to the point where she
cooperating?
Yeah, cooperate. All right, bet.
So,
yeah.
So far as she trying on wedding dresses now. Okay. And then she went to the dude and asked him, Can they still make me testify if I'm married? That's how far I done got.
Okay, then. All right.
Yeah, but she already done started cooperating shit. That other girl ain't shit, though.
Yeah, so one who lured her in.
Yeah, the one who lured her in. Like, she ain't shit. She ain't shit. Hell no.
I mean, dog, she played that shit to a T. But Chris was telling her, like, yo, who the fuck is this?
Like, who is this bitch? Like, all of a sudden, like, you know, because she was acting like she wanted to fuck.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, nah, hell no. Hell no. The saddest part in the show so far is when the therapist got raped.
Yeah,
that fucked me up.
Yeah,
that fucked me up. I didn't gonna lie. That fucked me up.
I didn't like that one.
That fucked me up. And then also, I mean, you do have to have like some I guess when it's a drama, you gotta have like some traumatic scenes throughout there. Yeah. But that one there was fucked up. That was fucked up. And then when she saw his face in the store that she went to go order the food, and she just got the fuck up out of there.
But I think within that shit, because like with the dream she had, I think she, like she said, she felt like she took her own power back and knowing like if she wanted to get the dude killed, she could get him killed, because all she had to do was tell Tony, and Tony
would have got it done.
That's what I'm saying.
Tony would have got it done. Yeah,
so that's where I think that's what she.
But I think it's the reason why she was told information as his therapist. I understand it. Like, you know, she was saying it was a car accident, bad accident. Yeah. I don't think she was willing to go that far as telling him the information as regards to what really happened. Yeah. With that shit. That shit was fucked up though.
It was. I think she found her, I guess, her solace or her, you know, being able to close on.
Yeah, because she's like seeing a therapist.
Like, because she did say if she wanted to get this nigga killed, she could have, but with even knowing that, she was like, that would, you know, that gives her, I guess, her closure, per se, you know, but. Yeah, I wasn't fucking.
I wasn't fucking with that. So when Tony got the black cop fired,
I mean, but he was kind of a dickhead though, low key.
So this man got Sharif Pops fired.
Yeah, he low key was the black. I mean, the black cop low key kind of was a dickhead though.
He was, yeah. But I don't think it was Tony. And that's the thing about the show too, that they do show Tony does have a like
because he tried to get him.
He does have some sympathy.
Yeah.
He did try to get his gig back, and when he went to the joint, he tried to give him some extra bread. Yeah, you get something like, hey man, like, you know, Tony got the man for it. Tony didn't want the man to lose his job. Cause remember he called dude.
Yeah, that's
what like, hey bro, like, You ain't had to get my man fired. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? This man working at the goddamn Home Depot.
Yeah. And he
trying to make ends meet.
Hell
You
yeah.
get what I'm saying? And then at the end, Tony tried to give him the bread, but he ain't take that shit.
Yes, he was like, man.
So
fuck
one
that
thing
man.
I do like is like how they paint. Tony does have like, you know, even though he a sympathetic racist, if that even makes sense. You get what I'm saying? Like he still got some sympathy for, you know, for people, even though he a fucking racist. He a full blown racist. Like,
Yeah.
that shit was hilarious. Cause I feel like ain't no racist really for real gonna want to make you get your job back or, you know, have you out here. But he actually felt bad for dude. That's the shit that tripped me out. I started dying laughing.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, Tony really was upset that this man. I started laughing when he called his buddy.
Yeah.
And he was like, hey, like, you ain't had to go. I'm like, nah, Tony, knock it off.
Now you want to go and make the phone
Now
call?
you want to go make the phone call. But I guess that dude there is a trip, bro.
Because like that's the shit that always makes me think about the show in terms of like, okay, is this supposed to be like a drama about the mafia, or is this like a dark comedy kind of mocking?
That's what
like
my man was
mocking-
telling me. My
like
man was telling
mocking
me it's
the
like
mafia.
it's like low key a drama / comedy.
Yeah, but is it like mocking the mafia in a sense?
I think it's both.
Yeah, because some of the shit I'm like, bro,
Some
like
of that shit I think they really do move like that.
Yeah, because like with some of the racist shit when I be saying, I'm like, bro,
Nah, that's really how they really be portraying black people.
But that's the thing. Sometimes when I look at it, I'm like, bro, these niggas are so fucking stupid. Like, they really think they know black people, but they don't fucking know black
Bruh,
people. And that's what sometimes I feel like in the show, what the creator David Chase was trying to highlight, like in some of the mafia, like this is the way they think, and a lot of this shit is fucking stupid.
Some of it is stupid, but it's through their perspective. So through their perspective, that's how they really view us.
Yeah.
But they don't show the other side of us.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? They only showing through their face value version of how they view us. You get what I'm saying?
But the thing,
So that's why I can understand some of the accurate.
Yeah.
Like even when Tony, when he was addressing Meadow's boyfriend, he wasn't like verbally racist.
nah.
He was like, "Hey,
Date within your family,
right,"
which I can understand.
But for them, I can understand because I would view it the same way.
Yeah.
But with him, he's just a cold-blooded racist with it.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like he ended up,
Cause this nigga,
basic. The dude left out there pissed.
yeah.
If you have somebody leaving out there pissed, you're basically, yes, you're showing like, hey, bro, I don't fuck with your kind.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's not like he just had the conversation with his daughter. No, he had the conversation with her boyfriend. That's different.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, he didn't have the conversation with Meadow.
Mm-hmm.
Meadow, one thing I appreciate what they did with Meadow actually was breaking down like real shit. He was like, nah, like, bro, like, African Americans are this, that, and the third. You get what I'm saying? Like, they do suffer from, I'm like, all right, that's some real shit. I fuck with that. But Tony, it wasn't just the fact that, because remember when the real estate scam?
Yeah.
So remember they got the black dude involved.
Yeah, and they got him to go.
So remember when they pulled up and go and see in the neighborhood,
Yeah.
and then the black crackheads pulled up to the truck like, hey, bro, like, fuck you doing over here type shit.
Yeah.
Tony kept it cool and calm.
Yeah.
He going to yell at his therapist, and then when he was telling his therapist about the situation with the black, she was like, well, damn, give me the same grace you give those crackheads.
Mm.
And he sat back and he was like, well, since we're being transparent, I'm like, this dude here is still not having no accountability, bro. None, zero. But that show is hilarious, though, man. That show is hilarious, man. Shout out to that shit. Dog got 1.3 million off that shit. Remember when they cut the check?
Yeah, but that's my whole thing with Tony is like, bro, you do business with black people throughout this whole series. that's the other thing that we.
The first dude who lost his dad. Yeah, I remember. Yup.
And then with the other dude, then the real estate scam, and I think
I'm at the real estate scam part now. I ain't get to season 5 yet, so that's how far I done got.
And then
shit, the black dude barely wanted to do that.
Yeah, but shit, I mean, the boy got off though.
They did get off. They hit a lick.
They hit a stupid lick, dog, because them houses ain't. Them shit's gonna sit.
Then
there.
he had the dudes from the group going to shoot up the goddamn to get the crackheads out the house and shit.
Yeah.
That shit crazy, bro. I was watching that shit and I was like, man, I hope they don't shoot that little girl, man.
Nah, they didn't shoot.
But they ended up shooting the little girl though. So he dude got shot in his fucking nuts though.
Yeah.
It looked like.
Yeah, it did.
That shit was crazy.
You ain't see when what's bruh name Janice's husband. No, not fact. You ain't get to the part where Janice and Bobby get married.
I don't know who Bobby is.
Yeah. Oh nah, Bobby is the one who be with Junior.
Oh, I ain't get that far yet. No, they ain't get married yet.
Yeah.
You talking about the fat dude?
Yeah, the fat
dude. Yeah, Bobby. Yeah,
But here's the thing about Bobby though, cause to be like dog, Bobby really like one of the realest niggas on the show, bro.
So far, it looks like he is.
Trust me, bro. When's this?
Keep watching. Okay, got you.
Facts.
Bobby be taking care of Junior, man.
Yeah.
Junior frustrated because he got health problems, but he's still just a fucking asshole. Yeah. And he always got some smart shit to say. Always like he don't understand. Like when he was trying to make it right between Tony and his mom, he's like, bro, I'm sitting here like, bro, you gotta understand. Like his mama on tapes, like basically giving up information. Granted, if you feel like she didn't know, cool. But you gotta understand that shit from Tony's perspective. I understand you the uncle. You get what I'm saying, but. Junior be trying to address shit like it's still back in the day, bro. It's not back in the day.
But my whole thing with Junior is, my nigga, you try to kill Tony in the first season. What the fuck?
That too.
I wouldn't, like, nigga, he's like, you should be lucky that nigga is even talking to your ass. Like, you and my mama try to get me killed. What type of shit is this? What type of shit is this?
Bruh, I'm sitting back looking at shit like, Junior, like, you cool, granted, aside from that. But it's like, bruh, like, if anything, you should be on your knees to Tony.
Facts.
Based off that alone and the fact, like, bro, you expect him after all this shit to really be in the good graces with his mom? Make it right. Every time they talk, make it right with your mom. Make it right with your mom.
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
Remember when he found out his mom died? He kind of was like...
He was happy. He was happy. That nigga been happy. That nigga was happy. And he was fucking smiling when he found out his mother passed away.
Dog, this nigga Tony is crazy, but that's one of the greatest written characters so far, bro. Shout out to the Sopranos, man. I can't wait to deep dive more into that shit, man. That shit fire, man. All right, man. So what we gonna get into next, man? What we gonna get to? We got the Drake fighting Irish freestyle. You gonna get into that?
Yeah, that's cool, man.
So that shit hit the net. What was that? No, that was Saturday.
Yeah,
that was Saturday. That shit hit the timeline. Fighting Irish freestyle, which I didn't know that was the name of it until probably like 45 minutes later, done by Conductor Williams. Cool freestyle. I like when Drake just get into the bag where he just rapping, no hook, no chorus, nothing like that. Then of course, when niggas started dissecting them bars, we got, LeBron James started taking some hits, man. I'm gonna be real, man. I was enjoying the jokes LeBron was getting. I'm not gonna hold you, but I was. Y'all already know me. I don't give a damn. I want to see LeBron James rap that shit bar for bar. LeBron act like he be knowing shit bar for bar. I want to see LeBron James rap that shit bar for bar. That's what I want to see. But just from a rapping standpoint, I think some of the bars, he has some witty bars in there. I fuck with that exhibit line. That shit was hilarious. That exhibit bar was witty. That shit was hilarious. When he said, who put the pipe bomb in your trunk? It wasn't exhibit. That shit was fire. A lot of niggas probably wouldn't get that reference though. Bro, that show was hell looking back though, now that I think about it. But we'll get into that shit later. Shout out to exhibit though. That show was hell. But as far as the song, cool. He wasn't really like turned up like he would be on his other ones. But cool bars, cool flow. I fuck with the record as far as from a rapping ability standpoint. Like I like when Drake just sit back and just get into his bag as far as rapping, just on some cool, calm shit. Him and Conductor been collaborating a lot lately. I hear they got an album coming. Okay. If Drake gives me an album with Conductor producing that shit and he just rapping, I appreciate it, bro. Kind of like what he did with the Scary Hours EP off After Fall of Dogs. So I'll fuck with that shit if he got that coming. But I fuck with the freestyle. There's nothing too crazy. It's nothing like I'm putting at the top, but I fuck with it, man. Cool little shit, man. But what's so crazy? Well, first off, before we get into the LeBron James shit of it, what you think about the record?
It was cool. I mean, nothing too crazy. Like you said, it was just, bro, rapping, I ain't really got nothing for it. I mean, I really want to talk about the LeBron James shit. Like, it was a cool record, but I want to get to this.
Go ahead, let's get into the LeBron James shit.
First of all, like, I understand you're angry because your man's went and, I guess, quote unquote, switch sides. But, like, why are you threatening to drop information if, niggas don't chill out? Like, that's crazy to me, bro. That's crazy to me. You're supposed to. I mean, we ain't cool no more. I understand that, but damn, nigga, you will start leaking this. So because them boys immediately bring up the Yes Jewel shit, like immediately. I don't know if this is jokes or not, but you know what I'm saying. I mean, true.
Well, the Yes Jules shit is not even. Well, it's not new to niggas like you and me. I mean, we been new about the Yes Jules, man. Pusha T told y'all that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Long time. I'm talking about 09, long time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, threatening to leak the dirty. I think that shit is just at rap. I don't think he really would do that shit, bro. But from a rapping standpoint, yeah, that shit is whack, bro. Like, damn, bro, you gonna leak the man dirty word? That's ratting. You ratting.
You gonna leak
you ratting.
Gonna leak the news?
You ratting. If I fall out with my mans, I'm not gonna be like, all right, bro. Like, you remember that time? I'm gonna tell your old lady. like, nah, bro, we ain't doing that now. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that.
Sick.
I'm gonna just be like, I'm gonna not. But I think he really just gonna keep that shit at bars, bro. I understand why niggas would be like, no, that's some whole shit.
I hope so.
That's some whole shit, like, from a standpoint. But Drake petty, bro. We 16 years into Drake career, bro. That shit is not nothing that I'm surprised at as far as from a bar standpoint. But I don't think Drake would be out here go get the files on this nigga ass. I don't think he would do no shit like that. But if he did, that'd be a new low for him. He got a lot of lows. He got a lot of lows, but that'd be definitely a new low for him.
No, that's sick, bro. That's sick. You can't do that to your quote unquote dog. Even though y'all fell out, but jeez.
I'm not going. If me and my mans fall out, I had bars for him, but I wouldn't threaten to put no file out on him. I had bars for him though. I definitely would have bars for him. I definitely would. I don't think.
Yeah, I
don't think LeBron James gets to skate on this either. And I'm just talking from a perspective of that's supposed to be your man.
Yeah,
it's like the DeMar DeRozan shit. Granted, the way Drake handled DeMar DeRozan was some weak shit.
I like the way he handled this better with LeBron because you put it on wax.
You put it on wax.
Record, shit like that. I just, because I can understand, bro. You thought that was your dog, and then all of a sudden, things, people switched up. You thought that was your partner, and it wasn't. So I can understand him having them type of feelings and being angry. Mm-hmm. But, just like I said, it's just how you go about doing things. This was a better way of going about it.
Versus the DeMar shit.
Yeah, versus
DeMar shit. I 100%
DeMar
agree.
shit, I'm like, nigga, come on now. Like, let's not.
Don't show it to the nigga game now. Don't
come
do
on.
that.
Let's not
him keeping it on. I mean, he's a rapper. That's his form of expression.
So I'm not knocking that. Go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? I could fuck with that. But the only thing I just can't fuck with is, man, don't. You
think Drake will really put the files out?
The Cabo Nights got to stay the Cabo Nights, man.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? The Houston Nights got to stay in Houston, bro.
Him even hitting that it is kind of weak though. It is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I guess it is weak because that man still got a wife at the end of the day. You get what I'm saying? Like, and we all know his public image. But one thing I can say about LeBron, we all know LeBron James is loyal to one thing and one thing only, and that's the LeBron James gang. Mm-hmm. Whoever fall under the LeBron James gang don't necessarily gotta be the friend. I'm talking about like Maverick Carter, Savannah, his sons and shit. Probably the closest would be Dwayne Wade. Mm-hmm. But even Dwayne Wade gotta know, like, he done seen on a professional level, hey, LeBron don't have a problem stepping away from him. Or even probably pitching you for a trade. Like, he left you in Miami. When you came to Cleveland, you got traded away. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So I think Dwayne Wade can understand from that aspect. But LeBron is so brand conscious. I'm not even surprised or upset at LeBron for moving how he was moving. I don't know LeBron. I don't know Drake. If I'm Drake, I'm 100% mad at that nigga. Mm-hmm. Nigga, get that shit out of here, bro. Mm-hmm. Get that shit out of here, bro. You supposed to be my dog, like. And then you up there, you dancing at the concert. Not even at the concert. He was dancing day after because remember, old boy caught him on camera. Mm-hmm. The battle rapper, Daylight.
Yeah.
When the boy was dancing to Not Like Us. Remember Daylight had the phone up like this and LeBron in the background dancing to that shit? So I'm like, bro, like, I can understand Drake's frustration from that standpoint. But, I mean, me as a consumer, outside looking in, hey, it is what it is. Yeah. I don't know y'all niggas. But from Drake's perspective, yeah, he's wrong, bro. Yeah. If you're supposed to be my dog, you cannot, just like DeMar DeRozan, you cannot be up on no stage two-stepping to a motherfucker calling me a pedo, bro. You supposed to be my dog. No. And LeBron know he wrong because he posted them fucking OVO forces to try to get back in good graces, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, at the end of the day, some of these niggas do have relationships outside they art. I don't know what they talk about, but from an outside perspective, yes, they are known to be friends. That's just what it is. LeBron has spoken Drake on a high level. Drake has spoken on LeBron on a high level.
But at the same time, though, don't you think it's kind of crazy? The nigga got another man tattooed on him.
Well, you already know how I feel about that shit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm never getting another person
that's
tattooed on me. I don't care how close we are. Mo my dog. You get what I'm saying? Like, I would never get Mo tattooed on me. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no tattoos, period. But I would never get my dog Mo or AJ, shout out my nigga AJ, tatted on me. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, I think that's kind of weird too, but I think he got that shit from Wayne, to be honest with you. Because Wayne got a whole bunch of niggas tatted on him too as well. But maybe he got some of that from him. I don't know. I've never been a fan of tattooing other men on me. Especially we didn't grow up together, because Drake and LeBron didn't grow up together. They became friends through industry. So that's different. But I don't want to deep dive too much on that aspect of it. But you dissing somebody while they tattooed on you is weird.
Yes.
You're going to have to cover that up.
Would you go cover that up?
You would have to at this point, because I'm dissing you on a record and I have you tattooed on me.
I wake up every morning.
Exactly. I have to go. I'm gonna have to go cover that up. I'm gonna have to go cover that up now, because you hurt me.
I wake up every morning and I look at my
100% facts. But I think just from a feelings aspect, he's 100% valid, bro.
Yeah, he is, because
he's valid.
Day he feels betrayed, so I get it. But man, that's.
I think Drake, when it comes to that, I think overall he becomes like at this point, I don't think nobody should be surprised at how he reacts to feeling betrayed. I feel like he's always moved like this.
Yeah.
And then it's just on a petty scale. It just depends on how high or how low the petty scale is. Because when he feels betrayed, you're going to hear about it, whether it be social media or through a rap.
Yeah.
He felt betrayed by me. Granted, they wasn't as close, but it's like, damn, bro, like, we done did records together, and we all know how that shit panned out. You get what I'm saying? They ended up becoming cool again. Do I think LeBron and Drake could be cool again? I think so.
Yeah.
They need to have a conversation, though. Now, DeMar and Drake, I don't know about that one.
That's not.
I think that one is a little bit. I think Drake and DeMar is a little bit more tight knit than Drake and Bron, being off the fact that Toronto.
Yeah.
That's where he started his career, like Toronto. Then, DeMar being in, like, they say it, like, bro, we done been in each other's crib, we done confided in each other and shit like that. I don't know till Drake and LeBron have any moments of confiding with each other, but they've been close. You get what I'm saying?
He was on the shop and shit. Like.
And here's my thing too, like, from a friend perspective, if I'm Drake, yeah, bro, you got to choose a side, because we cannot do that. You cannot be my man and you dancing, you two-stepping to a nigga calling me a pedo in a diss record. No, we cannot do that, bro. Pick a side, bro. And if you choose to be on that man's side, that's cool. But just know this right here, that can't go on. It can't. And that's just being real. I've cut niggas off for less. And I said this the last time when we talked about the whole DeMar situation. It could never happen. So from Drake, understanding Drake from that perspective, yeah, like, nah, bro. For him and LeBron to be cool again, I think a big conversation, because we all know how Steph carrying it. We all know how KD carrying it. Shit, Pat Bev even said when he was over, hey, bro, my teammates was playing not like us in the locker. I told, nah, bro, we not doing that. Cut that off. We not.
Why Pat Bev? Pat Bev's a Drake.
Pat Bev, he fuck with Drake.
Oh,
he fuck with Drake. KD, I've always known KD to fuck with Drake, so I'm not surprised. Like, around the holiday, KD had the post where he was at Drake house and shit like that. Steph during the Olympics, he was like, nah, I'm kind of, we off that. You get what I'm saying? We ain't on that. So Steph and KD kind of picked their side.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? LeBron, he's always been the one to kind of go with what's popular. You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm not mad at LeBron at all from that perspective. From a brand standpoint, it would be popular to roll with Kendrick's side during that beef, because he was winning, he was kicking ass and all that. But if you're supposed to be Drake, man, my nigga, you 100% wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
but LeBron has always been brand conscious. That's why niggas can't be surprised how he moved throughout this shit.
But at the same time, I seen LeBron support Kendrick Lamar since the beginning of his career. So that might.
Well, LeBron is a rap fan, but he's friends with Drake. I don't know him to be friends with Kendrick Lamar.
I don't know. He might be. He might have got even closer to him.
But listen. And I always say this. I'm only going off what I see and what to know. Kendrick Lamar and Drake don't have no relationship.
You mean Kendrick Lamar and LeBron?
I mean, Kendrick Lamar and Bron don't have no relationship like I know Bron and Drake to have a relationship.
Yeah.
Throughout their career, Drake and LeBron have spoken highly of each other.
That's
This
true.
man was on the shop.
Yeah, sure.
When during the Pusha beef, and he asked him, he said, "What did I tell you when you like? Did I let you down? What I tell you? Nah, da, 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 da. That's not no. Oh, that's just the we associate."
Asked another man, "Did I
Like,
let
come
you
on,
down?"
there's
nigga?
obviously a friendship there. Granted, I went ahead and did the shit on like Camron on some type shit like that, but you could tell that LeBron and Drake have had moments where they became cool. Granted, I wouldn't I wouldn't threaten a nigga to air dirty nigga laundry, but Drake too witty of a rapper to not gone about it a different way as far as the bar delivery. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think when it's all said and done, though, I think Bron to be the one to bend the knee before Drake does, because Bron is always about making sure that people, especially if he knows them, like, he just want to be cool. That's why he posted the forces. People talking about when he posted the Taco Bell tweet when the freestyle dropped, oh, he unbothered. You telling me a nigga who posted OVO forces in his story is unbothered? No. You're not gonna move me. I mean, that's not moving me.
LeBron's political, man. You already know how that shit goes.
Yeah, I already know how that shit go. But it was funny to see on the timeline.
Yeah, it was.
It was funny to see in real time. Not gonna hold you.
Yeah, my boy, he trying to clean that up, but I mean, I don't think you could really clean that up. It kind of is what it is. Like,
I think Bron should just wash his hands clean with it.
I mean, and if my whole thing with LeBron is you don't gotta really play the middle because you're an athlete. It really doesn't matter.
But that's why you gotta be careful when you become, and even as me, as an outsider, as a fan, one thing I appreciate about Star always said, I never went to these celebrities' parties or rappers' parties because I didn't want them to think we was friends. Mm-hmm. I'm not telling nobody not to be friends with nobody. You can definitely become and have genuine friends through industry. It 100% can happen. But when shit like this happen, when battles happen, and motherfuckers is going at each other, we talking about two of the biggest, and you real close friends with one of them, you gotta tread lightly. If I'm Kendrick Lamar's friend, I can't be posting about family matters and all this other shit. If I'm Drake's friend, I can't be posting about not like us. Granted, I'm a rap fan. Yeah. But shit, if I'm Russell Westbrook, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. You seen Russ? Yeah. Russ and Drake don't have no relationship. Yeah. So he can go out there and be dancing on the stage and all that. DeMar DeRozan, you can't do that, bro. That's your man.
You gotta be political if you want to, but
I'm not saying you even gotta be performative with it. I'm just saying you just gotta. Hey, Pat Bev chose to say yeah. KD was like, hey, nah, OVO, but KD is loyal to Drake as a friend. So I understand that. If I'm Drake, I don't see myself being friends with LeBron again.
I guess. Obviously you probably not. You don't get this deep to go make a song about the nigga. So, and you name the song after.
If you Drake, would you be cool with Bron again?
Probably not. But at the same time,
I'm just talking about friends. I'm not talking about a rap. I'm just talking about from a friend. Would you be friends with him again?
Friends with him again? If I'm taking me personally, if it's just a record and I lost and I just lost, like I ain't really like tripping off that. You know what I'm saying? And LeBron ain't on those DeRozan shit. He's not on the stage or no shit like that. He just jamming to the music. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
You think it's with DeMar is worse?
It's probably a little bit worse, but at the same time, with DeMar, it's kind of like, what did you expect? Because even though y'all friends, this nigga is from the same hometown. So at that point,
I don't know why DeMar. I don't know why DeMar came out afterwards and was like, nah, like we cool, and I fuck with both of them. It's like, bruh, you better pick a side, my nigga.
You from the hometown, so you already know. You already know what side Drake's gonna take.
Drake and you and Drake are friends, my nigga, and Drake not looking at it like that. I think niggas just gotta be more mindful of how they move around.
Yeah, that's a kind of a tough position because at the end of the day, it's not like this is on no street shit. Like nobody hurt or nothing. So
I'm just saying this is just some friendship.
It's just some friendship, but it does show where niggas lie, where niggas loyalty lie on certain things, and how certain people might feel like they view you as a person because you rocking to these songs and they got these certain connotations about me. Is that what you think about me? You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
I'm not the nigga who says you can't listen. Listen, if I'm Drake, I'm not gonna be like, nah, bro, don't ever listen to Kendrick music. It's not about that. It's not about listening to the nigga music. You could post that nigga music. I'm talking about something very specific.
Like jumping
If we in a battle and this nigga's angle is I'm a pedophile and you on that stage dancing to that shit, you can never be my friend again.
I can see that, yeah.
You can never be my friend. I want to be very specific about what I'm drawing the line at. It's not about if I'm a rapper, bro, post that nigga music. I don't give a fuck. Like nigga, I like Good Kid, Mad City too. Yeah. I do like Good Kid, Mad City too. Like, no, let's not get it fucked up. That nigga Kendrick, we in a battle, but I fuck with that nigga music. But if you post that nigga's Not Like Us record and you dancing to that shit, my nigga, you can never be my friend again.
Fair point.
And I feel like that's me, as I'm speaking for me. That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair because that's how
I feel like that's fair, bro.
Ain't nobody gonna knock how you feel.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't give a fuck if you post that nigga Kendrick
feel.
music, bro. Y'all can even be. I'm not the nigga who. If I don't fuck with a nigga like this is real life. If you fuck with a nigga, I'm not gonna stop being your man. That's just your man's. That's not my man. That's your man. I'm not gonna stop being friends with you because you cool with him. It's not about that. Now, if I find out some shit and then you and him keep keying about some shit that happened to me,
nah, that's a problem. Yeah,
that's a problem.
Yeah.
Because any real person will be like, hey, bro, listen, you know Mike, my dog. Whatever beef y'all got, keep me out that shit.
Yeah.
I fuck with both of y'all.
Yeah.
We ain't about to be sitting up here clowning. Nah, we not doing that.
Yeah.
And I would carry you the same way. Like, if it's a nigga that you don't fuck with and he trying to be, hey, bro, Marcus, my dog. You know that nigga he be on the pod and shit. Like, no, we not doing that, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever beef y'all got, y'all keep it like that. But that's my nigga at the end of the day. And I fuck with you too, but I'm not getting in the middle. I say it's like Tony Yayo. Like, Yayo always say, like, ain't no real beef between Banks and 50. I just stay out of it. I love both of them. Yeah. And that's how you supposed to carry it, though. It's not about not enjoying Kendrick music. You can enjoy Kendrick music. Mm-hmm. But if I'm Drake and, you dancing to this nigga calling me a pedo, it's fuck you for life, nigga. Sorry.
Yeah. You fair in that.
And I'm not going to carry it like how he carried it with DeMar or whatever. I mean, I'd probably give him a little. He did carry it a little bit better with Bron as far as putting in the music. Yeah. Because music that's your art form. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, you a rapper, so I expect you to put it in a record. That's fine. You get what I'm saying? I didn't like the DeMar DeRozan shit, but you did handle it a little bit better with LeBron, I guess. I say it like that. Cool freestyle at the end of the day. I don't think from LeBron's standpoint, he gonna we're not gonna get anything from Bron on this. He know better.
LeBron just started.
Because he'll just continue to breathe more. Like it's like the oil line, and then you lit the match. He not gonna get that oil near him. Yeah. Because if that fire get home, he gonna have to hear about it from Savannah. Somebody posted the other day over Yes Jules Pick. I understand at King James, and then his account is going now. Niggas saying the black SUVs pulled up. That's a running joke with LeBron, though.
It is.
You get what I'm saying? So, he's always conscious about his brand. I'm not mad at that. Like, LeBron is one of the greatest athletes we've ever seen. On top of his public image is flawless. So why would he not protect that?
All right, so
I just seen a girl on the podcast say that Leonardo DiCaprio and LeBron definitely get busy. She said names. Like she said, I don't know who this girl is, but I did see this tweet come on there they go get girl. I seen Leonardo DiCaprio bodyguards go holler at the girl, tell them go. LeBron James do the same. She said LeBron James does the same thing.
Well, her account will be going by
you get what I'm saying? Like
8 hours.
Am I surprised? No, but LeBron, we all know LeBron have a clean image.
Yeah, he be stainless.
Yeah, he's stainless. Like he's Teflon. Like LeBron never been. One thing I get LeBron though. If I was to ever follow somebody as far as an athlete, I would follow LeBron as far as how to maneuver. Mm-hmm. Because you're not gonna get caught up in no dumb shit. We ain't going to jail. Nobody in my circle moving funny. We ain't getting caught up in no dumb shit. Like we ain't get caught up in no scandals. But to act like LeBron ain't even hitting no hoes is come on now. Like, let's be real.
And you gotta think this nigga been on since he was 15.
15.
Yeah, you gotta think it's a long time.
Yes, him and Savannah been together since high school. But if you was to ask me, LeBron James done got some pussy on the side, yes.
Of course. It's LeBron James. Sometimes I just come with this shit. I ain't even asked for this shit. Sometimes I just come with it, of LeBron James.
And this just me being on some nigga shit. No disrespect to Savannah, but bro, take that on the chin.
Can't tell her that, Mike.
I ain't telling her that.
You can't.
But I'm being real.
Can't tell her that.
LeBron ain't got no.
Boy, can I say that? Take that.
I'm talking like niggas on this pod right now. I don't give a fuck. Hey, listen, I'm not funded by nobody. This my shit. No, I don't give a fuck about being. Don't no media outlet run me. This my shit. LeBron James ain't never had no outside kids. He ain't never brought home no diseases or none of that shit. That man done been holding shit down. If something comes out of LeBron done been cheating, and a lot of women out here know they would not leave that man if it came out.
Of course.
Because one thing they gonna weigh on the scale first is, all right, you getting any of these bitches pregnant? All right, no. You get these bitches got any diseases? All right, no. Granted, I'm not saying it's okay, but we talking about LeBron James.
You gotta be reality.
We gotta be real here.
You gotta be reality based.
You get what I'm saying? He ain't bringing home no outside kids. He ain't bringing home no diseases.
Yeah. Because you could look at it, because both your partners got outside kids, so
Man,
it's,
so
it's like,
she can give him a little bit of grace on that.
You feel me?
You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying it's okay.
Yeah.
But we got to keep it a band, though.
Yeah.
We got to keep it a band.
It's true.
You get what I'm saying?
This shit could be way worse than what it appears to be,
Yeah. And at the end of the day, this is all really jokes, but I am kicking some real shit at the same time, too. So don't have no SUVs pull up, whatever, none of that.
Next thing you know, snatch this shit off.
I'm going to go out swinging, though, because that's the thing, though. Like, if you pull up with the black SUVs on me, I'm going out swinging, so it don't matter. I got guns, too. You get what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter at the end of the day. That shit kills me too, Marcus. Like, niggas get guns or I'm not speaking about LeBron James specifically, but niggas act like they be the only ones with guns.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, bruh, like Sean said on commission, like, you act like they stopped making guns after they made yours.
Yeah. Everybody got these shits, man.
Everybody got these shits, bruh. You get what I'm saying? I probably can't go to war with some people. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, granted, cool, like, but hey, it is what it is. I ride dolo. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. I know people in other states too.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. If I was to ever get into something, but I would never get them involved neither. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? But motherfuckers be acting like you supposed to be scared because they got guns.
We all got those.
We all got those, bruh. And that's not me being on no macho man, shit. I'm only in defense mode. I'm never going to be the one. I never even posted my shit. But that shit was hilarious, though. That nigga said, I understand, LeBron. And that nigga count got clipped. Them boys had the little, Groke's been going crazy on Twitter, been going crazy. And them boys had the SUVs and the dudes in the black climbing up in the dude house and shit. That shit was hilarious, bro.
Hey, man.
But like Pusha said, man.
I'm surprised Pusha didn't get a lot of flack for that, me personally.
That's because it's funny, though. But that was a funny bar, though. He was putting out dirty laundry. He was, but do you expect Pusha to... I didn't give Pusha no really... I said it jokingly, like, damn, bro, like you ain't up the man shit, bro.
Cause he was like fucking LeBron with shit. I don't know. Like, she might be fucking the nigga. She might be not fucking the nigga. Then he just like that Bron that had that long time.
On the balcony, bucking in the Galano.
We have to have this nigga gotta explain that shit, bro.
That nigga Pusha was airing out some dirty laundry.
He gotta explain because first of all, this happened in 2009.
Yeah.
A lot of shit was going around in 2009. So Pusha T need to explain that bar because that's like what possessed you to say that? Like, what transpired for you to be like, all right, when I get in the booth, I'm gonna let this nigga know, nigga, I been had that.
Yeah.
So
you had it too.
Yes. So, or it could, man. It's probably it was fucking with the same bitch. Had to be.
Bro, that shit is crazy. Push it. But I don't expect Pusha to get no flack behind that. I think it was a little funny jab, bro. Like, niggas stole a little shot. I take it like it's like when Biggie was telling the story on I Got a Story to Tell. He just ain't saying no players. He's like, she was fucking one of them Nick ass niggas type shit. Except he attached a name to his shit.
Was it Anthony Mason?
He didn't say no names.
Somebody said it was either like Anthony Mason.
Could have been. He said one of them 6'5" niggas. I don't know. Yeah. That's what Big said. He said, I don't know. But even then, he could be fabricating a story too. The song is I Got a Story to Tell.
That is true.
You get what I'm saying? So he just be telling the story. Nah, Pusha was actually putting dirty laundry out there. Like, goddamn, bruh. But you think he should have got more flack for that bar?
Pushing my mans, I think he should have got a little bit more flack for that. That's flagrant. That nigga said her she was fucking LeBron. Shit,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like that Bron I had a long time ago. Butt naked on the deli at the deli low.
Pharrell signed off on that shit like, yeah. Yeah.
Nigga's crazy, man. But
Pharrell said at the twist and he said, yeah, that bitch was hot. Like that bitch was
yeah.
Hey, boy, them niggas
Pharrell
was
did
dumbing.
say that.
Yes, some niggas was dumbing on that. Them niggas
Popeyes,
was
man.
dumbing on that shit.
They was dumbing on Popeyes, bro. I know Cam got a good laugh out of that.
Yeah.
I know Cam got a good laugh out of that, bro. That was hilarious. You know that freestyle got taken down on YouTube, I heard.
Which one?
What's it? Lucian probably pulled the plug on.
Oh, yeah, the Drake one, yeah.
The Fighting Irish freestyle.
Yeah.
What's it? Lucian probably pulled the plug on that shit.
As soon as that shit came up.
Damn.
No,
Drake, you got other battles you got to handle too, bro.
Dog, hey, what if it start getting like that? He's trying to put out shit no more. Hey, Drake might have to take this shit back to SoundCloud, man.
Drake need to keep this shit on music for the time being. Nigga, you doing too much snitching, my nigga. You doing too much snitching, dog. You need to go ahead and just keep this shit at rap.
Or maybe LeBron.
Handle your shit. You out here, you trying to put cases on niggas and defamation suits. My nigga, just give me the raps. That's it. Give me the raps. You can have all the other shit. You can have that. I'm cool off that, bro. I'm cool. What we got into next? Speaking of Cam, man, what's up with Elliot Wilson hating on Cam, bro?
I don't know, man. I heard that, and I got two. Okay, so I could kind of see Elliot's side on the fact of it is hard for traditional journalists,
Correct.
journalists that went
He's
to
right.
school to kind of get in these doors now because they're being occupied by athletes. But it's come to a time where, you know, things are changing and you got to kind of adapt. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand him to an extent, but that's where you got to get your, you know, maybe have to get your social media presence up. You might have to do more non-traditional media instead of just, you know, strictly sticking to print or, you know, doing certain interviews, like having a podcast.
Elliot really be wearing that shit on the sleeve, bro.
He do.
He really do. He really gonna say what he don't like, and yeah, I'm here and all, but yeah, bro, you can't be that guy.
Yeah, you can't.
Because even when Elliot drops an interview now, bro, we gonna listen. It's not like we not gonna listen, nigga.
It's still good journalism at the end of the day.
You still Elliot. We just got new players on the court. That's it.
But I like what Maul said. Maul said, well, now you starting to sound like the old dude at the court who don't get picked up no more.
He is.
You don't want to be
but
that.
he's still getting picked up though. That's the thing.
But maybe he feel like he ain't getting that proper respect of, you know, because it's like, all right, let's say.
So it's like he getting picked up on the basketball court, but if he dropped 20 and 10, the fans ain't cheering for him.
Yeah, they're not, because it's like,
I don't know, man. I feel like Elliot get his props. He still be getting ranked in Complex top 10 every year for media presence.
But is it through the new shit or through the history? Like, is it still through your nostalgia while you're still here, or you're still doing new shit?
So you feel like Elliot feels like he's still not getting his recognition if he do drop an interview, even though he get interviews.
He get interviews, but I mean, it's just at this point in time, what's moving the needle is the streaming shit. It's the guys who are personalities who are, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, the Cams, the Maces. Even if you go into like
real like Kai Cenat and Speed and all that.
Yeah, it's the personalities now, and you know, I still think that there's still a space for good journalism.
100%.
You just have to do it in another format.
Listen, what's real is gonna live, and what's fake is going to fall off. Mm-hmm. I seen it in podcasting. Yeah. If you in it for authentic, you gonna be here for a while. If you in it for the fake, you ain't gonna be here for a while. That's the same thing. Go for basketball. It's like an athlete. You get on this basketball team, you the 12th man, okay, but you can lose your spot. There's a nigga in Europe right now fiending to get your spot. You're on a pro team. It's the same shit. The real is gonna survive, and the fake is gonna fall off. If you don't love it enough, you're gonna fall off. But for him to take the shot at Cam, because Cam is sports based, Elliot not sports based. Yes, Cam will get musicians on there to talk about it, but his foundation for it is what it is. It's sports.
Yeah, he's not even in the same lane.
Then you taking shots about him trying to be the next Stephen A. Smith. Why Cam can't be that?
And why can't he be why can't he just be Camron in this lane? Why can't he just have it in his own right?
Right.
Because he's not taking nothing away from Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith is Stephen A. Smith. He's not taking nothing away from him.
Stephen A. Smith ain't taking nothing away from Cam, and Cam ain't taking nothing away from Stephen A. Smith.
They can
both of them can coexist, and they both coexisting right now.
And the thing is, they both fuck with each other.
Yeah.
So it's
they
like,
both been in each other's shows already.
So
yeah.
it's like, bro,
It's room for everybody. If you love what you love in your field, everybody can get off. You can't be threatened by nobody else's success.
You can't, man.
You can't, bro. This is whatever. If you love it, you're gonna do it regardless. So it feels like, why are you threatened by Cam?
I guess because he looks at this as like, okay, this is the way the media is going to be. Because now,
bro, listen, I can understand, but this goes way back. It's no different when Stephen A. Smith and Ryan Clark got into it way back about athletes. But y'all athletes talk shit about the journalists, but y'all retiring, y'all come up here and y'all want us to vouch for y'all for a job. It's the same shit. Yeah. Granted, the athletes and the rappers are gonna have more grace because they already have a fan base established. So their fan base is gonna follow them to the ESPN. The is what it is. You get what I'm saying? The podcast lane. You get what I'm saying? Like Joe Budden, I always knew that Joe Budden was always going to be okay because he had an established fan base. So regardless, Joe's podcast was always going to be successful. He might not look at it like that.
Yeah.
I always believed that Joe Budden was going to be fine when he jumped into podcasting because for one, Joe loved podcasting and he never stopped. So regardless of how much more, I don't know the numbers, don't care. But Joe always was going to have a voice because he stuck with it.
Yeah.
Did Joe work hard? 100%. Did Joe grow his fan base? 100%. But at the end of the day, Joe had an advantage, and his advantage was being a name.
Yeah.
Joe already have a name. I don't have a name. You get what I'm saying? Like, you have other podcasters that had to grow. DJ Academics, he had to grow his name. He wasn't a former rapper.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Academics had to build his name.
Yeah.
Combat Jack, he wasn't a former big rapper or nothing like that. He had to grow his name. So when Elliot says that, that is true. Like sometimes the athletes and the rapper do take for granted the work the homegrown journalist and the homegrown podcaster gotta do to build their name. Yeah. That's the only point I'll give Elliot. Outside of that, it's pure hating because Joe Budden, Camron, they still got to put in the work, bro. Just because they had a name prior to getting in their lane, they still had to put in the work. That don't mean you got to diminish that or say, oh, no, they can't do that. I encourage them boys to do that, but you got to love it first.
Yeah, because there's a lot of rappers and athletes who started having podcasts and them shit ain't here.
They fell off. They didn't love it enough.
Yeah, like I remember this was a prime example. I remember T.I. was talking about.
T.I. said he didn't make enough money off of it.
And he stopped doing it.
Well, that's how I know you didn't love it enough. Yeah. Because if you love it, you're going to keep going. Regardless of how much little. And that's one thing I can say about Joe. Joe, I remember there was a rapper that came on his platform and the rapper asked him, he's like, Joe, just be real. Like, how much money you done made from podcasting so far? And Joe said, probably about like 3 or 4 million. He said, man, get the fuck out of here. He's like, no, I'm serious. I probably done made about 3 to 4 million. And me being somebody who followed Joe since the beginning, that sounds real. Yeah. Because Joe had to say, he's like, bro, you got to remember, like the first 3 years of this, I wasn't making no money. You get what I'm saying? Then we had the Spotify gig. Like, then we doing this. Like, Joe doing great now. But Joe wasn't making money off podcasting like the first 3 years. People think he just jumped in this shit and started making. No, Joe wasn't making money for like the first 3 years podcasting, bro. But he loved it so much that he kept going. And that's what people got to understand. Like, when you jump into something, Cam funded is what it is out of his own pocket. Yeah. Him and Mace, they both put up the money for that.
Yeah, they bet on themselves.
They bet on themselves. What happened? They got the underdog fantasy. I don't know what their deal is. He probably can't disclose, but I know it ain't no little bit of money. You know, they're hitting probably around like 8 figures type shit, which are they well deserving of. You know, these dudes putting in the work. They're doing their thing. So I'll never be mad at a former rapper, athlete, jumping into the podcast lane, jumping into the media game. No, do your thing. Journalists, do your thing. But understand, you know, don't play with it. It's no different when Joe said, yeah, when you podcasters jump in here and you fail, I like to see that. But I understood what he was talking about. You guys jump in this lane and think that it's easy and think that it's going to come. No, you're going to have peaks. You're going to have valleys and all that. That's all a part of it.
Okay, I got to ask a question. So we already know what the rapper and the rapper and the athlete have over the journalist.
Correct.
So what does the journalist have over them in these spaces?
How to conduct interviews. How to format certain conversations. Okay. How to actually go and do an interview. Everybody can't talk. Okay. That's a very underrated skill. Shannon Sharp has grown his interview skills. He has grown tremendously. Yes. He didn't jump into this shit knowing how to do it that well. Yeah. If he was to say it, he'd be lying. But I don't think Shannon has ever done that. Shannon is the athlete turned journalist media person that people can sit down and talk to. He knows how to talk.
Yeah.
Shannon didn't come in. I remember Shannon being on CBS. He had to learn how to be that broadcaster that he didn't call games, but talking about the game. Shout out to Nate Burleson. Nate Burleson be on Good Morning America. Good Morning America now. He be doing shit for CBS on the side. Nate Burleson was a wide receiver for the Vikings. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember Nate Burleson. He's doing a great job. He be calling games now.
Yeah, I seen him.
Nate Burleson is a beast, but he had to learn how to do that. Jim Nantz already knew how to do that before Nate Burleson.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Greg Gumbel. He just passed. He knew how to do that. So that's the advantage they have over them.
Yeah.
You just can't get in the mic and start talking.
Yeah. Because we got some, because
you're going to get on the mic and start talking. And you know what happened after 30 seconds? You got dead airspace because you don't know what the fuck to say next.
Yeah.
So like the Colin Cowards and all them, yeah, they have that over them guys.
Yeah.
Colin Coward can talk for 2 hours. No filler words. You get what I'm saying? Greg Gumbel, Jim Nantz, all them guys, Troy Aikman and all them, when they go sit down and do these side interviews, that's the advantage they have over them, bro. Like, it's real journalism ain't easy. You got to know how to keep the person that you're even interviewing engaged. Not only do you have to have the audience in the back of your mind, but the person you're sitting across, you have to keep them engaged. Like, bro, that shit ain't easy. You might make it look easy, but it's not.
I think it might get lost in the shuffle of that the athlete and the rapper have is the resources that they can tap into, the people who they can get.
Right. The athletes and the rappers have the resources. They have the connects. That's what they have over the homegrown journalists, the homegrown podcasters. That's what they have. They have the resources. Yeah. But other than that, the skills, you got to work at that, my nigga.
True.
You just can't get a mic and ask somebody questions over and over again. I know y'all see them motherfuckers who be on the street, be walking up to people asking, nah, we talking about like real interviews. Like when I go and sit down with Angelo, when I go and sit down with Royal Prin, like when I go sit down with, when me and Mo went and sat down, Mayor of North Charleston, shout out to Reggie Burgess. Like, no, bro, you got to know how to ask questions. You got to know how to keep the conversation going. Yeah. You also got to know when to move on to another topic. Yeah. I seen Cam do that with his 50 Cent interview. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? This ain't them just shitting, talking on the block, talking in the barbershop. No, Cam knew how to ask certain questions. Yeah. How to keep the, it's a good flow. You got to keep a clock in your head. So you got to know, all right, we don't want this to get dragged out. Let's move on to the next shit. That shit ain't easy, bro. And even then, you still got shit that you got to work on. But talking is not something that's easy to do. Yeah. Because people get on the mic and every other word is, well, okay. And then you got the nah, bro, no. These athletes think they can just come in this lane and think it's gonna be easy. It ain't easy. You gotta know how to be, know what the fuck you talking about. Know how to be engaged with. One thing I get Stephen A. Smith, when he interviewed people, he's gonna keep the other person engaged as well as his audience. Yeah. With the type of questions he asks. You also gotta know what type of questions to ask. Yeah. So when we used to watch some Kobe Bryant, Stephen A. Smith interviews, you always knew Stephen A. Smith was going to ask something to be like, all right, this interview's getting thick. Yeah. Not from a bad standpoint, but all right, we getting to the real shit.
One of his best interviews was the first talk show that he had, and he had Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson, yeah.
That was one of his best interviews. That was a great
You know why? Because we seen Allen Iverson be, what's the word I'm looking for?
He was very authentically.
Be authentic and get them open. You got to be able to get them open, too.
Vulnerable, yeah.
Being vulnerable, you got to get the person sitting across from you to be vulnerable because, first of all, you getting them to do the interview is cool. But once they sit down, that's a different, okay, we got to cross over this next checkpoint. Yeah. Because, they agreed to sign up, but they probably agreed to sign up for their own advantages, which I'm not mind. It's exposure. But, I got to get something out of this interview, too. Like, let's get into the vulnerability aspect of this shit. What do you like to do? Let's get into some personals. Yeah. Not no personals that I care about. I don't care about who you sleeping with, none of that shit. I'm talking about, like, what happened? What happened at this point in your career that made you reflect like this? Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So when you able to get that, then that make other singers, rappers, athletes, let me go sit down with such and such. I like the way they conduct interviews. That's a resume for you. Yeah. Your interviews are your resume for other potential candidates. Sure. So I can understand why Elliot might feel like, but bro, you kind of hating. Yeah. Not even kind of, like you are hating because Cam is not full. He's not full-fledged into your lane of work. Cam is sports based.
Facts. He's not even about
music.
Yeah. I mean, Cam do got another. He do got another platform, but even with that, because I see he had Snoop on there on one of his shows, and he had 50 on there, but the one with 50, nobody else could have done that but Cam.
I agree.
Those two sitting down, that's perfect. That's gold.
And then for them to be able to laugh about the old shit, like yeah.
Yo, that's still crazy with that whole Jim Jones shit. That's some,
Curtis.
And I fuck with Capo. I fuck with Jim, but man, that was some wild shit.
Hey, you know what I wanted to ask too? Are we giving Pusha a pass for not responding to Jim?
He'll respond though.
One thing about Pusha, he'll respond on his time.
He'll respond.
But what if he don't? We give Jim that dub?
Give him the dub. Give it to him. If you want,
I just want to ask about that. I thought about that just talking about Jim.
Just give it to him. If that's the case, then yeah. But I'm pretty sure he'll respond.
Because Pusha was taking shots at Jim on there now. On when he heard the shit. That's why Jim responded.
Yeah. So I mean, they'll
might be on the album. It
might be on the album when it comes. But
one thing about because Pusha replied to Two Birds, One Stone like a year and a half, 2 years later.
That's what I'm saying. Like, trust me, he will get to that shit.
He'll probably get to that shit. You're right. You're right.
But until then, I guess we won't.
It is what it is. Yeah, it is what I feel you. But Elliot, man, come on, man, stick together. Nobody wins when the family feuds, bro. Young Thug prison calls got leaked, man.
Oh man, Thugger.
Did that girl really have her feet on camera, bro?
Yes, in that dirty ass motherfucking jail.
I ain't got no words for real, bro.
Hey man, she fucking with the boy, man. She fucking with the boy. She got that thing putting her feet on me, the fucking TV screen. That's real love.
And then she gonna come out. Yeah, that was before I met my. All right.
I don't want to hear all that now. Come on.
That man said she pushing P harder than me.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she. You know she pushing up. She is selling the image.
That shit was crazy. Thug tweeted that shit, bro.
She is selling the image.
Then when he was talking about Mariah, he's like, she mad. I text her very Christian. She was like, thanks. But them two was posted up together at the little snow resort or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Thug could kill over that girl, bro. You don't play. He done said that shit before. He said, don't get shot trying to cover my girl while we going through it. Yeah. And Mariah loved that dude too, so.
That's crazy, though.
That was crazy, though.
She got her fucking.
But Thug a real, when them boy get the crying, you got to act like you. That's what made that shit so funny, because he was like, no tears was coming out this nigga's eyes. No tears was coming out this nigga's eyes, bro. But people asking, is it legal for them to do that, bro? Listen, somebody sold that shit. Yeah. But everybody knows when you're in jail, all that shit is recorded.
Yeah, everything's recorded.
Everything is recorded. Somebody got a hold of it and sold that shit. That's what happened. Somebody just sold that shit. It's nothing he can legally do about that shit.
Hey man, shout out to her.
You in prison, bro. Once some shit hit prison,
that's theirs.
That's theirs.
Hey man, shout out to her.
How much you think somebody got for that shit, bro?
Hey shit, that's probably a little good 30 piece.
30 bands?
A little 30 bands. A little 30. I'd sell that shit for 30. Shit. Hell yeah.
30 bands is a little come up.
You know what I'm saying? You want video of Young Thug talking
30 bands to take care of a couple of bills that you might be behind on or something.
Man, that shit happened around Christmas, boy. Whoever sold that shit.
30 bands is a good come up.
That's a great Christmas.
30 bands is a good come up, bro. 30 bands. Hey, real quick though, shout out to the Amazon workers who on strike, man. Pay them people, man. Yeah. If one thing I know, we done seen strikes this year. Pay your people, man. Pay your employees. It pays to pay your employers, bro. Mm-hmm. It pays to pay, bro. I'm telling you, bro. When you compensate, I remember one time they was asking me my job. They was asking me, it was like, Mike, what do you think of, get people morale up? I said, you want me to be real, or you want me to give you the PC answer? They was like, no, be real. Give them money.
That's all.
Money makes everything better. Like that other shit, like don't do people with the little reward thing. Go to the store, whatever. Buy this. Pay them money. And they started laughing. They wasn't laughing at me or what I said. They was like, because we knew that's what you was gonna say. It's like, bro, like it's the holidays. People work hard all year. People stressed out, feeling like they might get fired if they fuck up shit. Pay them bread, man. Pay them money, man. Yeah, pay these niggas cash. Like, I remember when Tony Yayo was on. Talking about henchmen was putting bricks on niggas' head, man. Pay them niggas cash. Fuck is you talking about? Pay these niggas cash. Pay people money, man. That's how we gonna get through. I see these Amazon workers, bro. They be working around the clock, bro. And granted, at the end of the day, like, we can live in a world without Amazon. That's possible. Yeah. Don't get it fucked up. Like, I lived in a world where I can go to the store and get everything I need. Mm-hmm. This is just a convenience. Yeah. So pay your employees, bro. But Yeah, man. That shit. That shit with Thug was hilarious, bro.
Man,
Was
yeah,
hilarious.
the fake crying when she was crying, he was trying to like she was like, what she said? She was like, no matter of fact, I'm thinking of the Maria Sign because they leaked one with Maria Sign. She was like, "Did you miss me?" and shit like that. The other girl though, she just started breaking down, crying. She's like, "I was by myself on New Year's. I didn't have nobody." I'm like, "Bitch, you pushing P. You was with a nigga, bitch. Shut up.
Man,
You were with somebody."
Thug hilarious, man.
Yeah.
You heard that? You heard that new record with him and Future and
Lil Baby?
No, was it Lil Baby or 21?
I thought it was Lil Baby. Cause ain't that off that little new Lil Baby album? I didn't listen to it. But
I ain't listened to it yet neither. Niggas been killing it though. My man said it ain't that bad, so I gotta listen to it myself.
I don't know.
Niggas trying to say he cooked. 2020 Baby was going crazy, bro.
You
I fuck with, and I wasn't even a Lil Baby fan. I fuck with that little run he had. He was killing shit.
Man, you know the craziest thing is I had one of my homeboys, shout out my nigga Randy. When this shit first came out and this shit was going crazy, he said this will be the best Lil Baby will ever be at this moment.
In 2020?
Yes.
So he called it.
He said after this, he was like, he said, watch now.
That's his peak.
He ain't gonna get no
called
better.
his peak.
Yes, he called his peak. He said, this shit ain't gonna get no better than this now.
Damn, that's a good prediction right there.
Because
overall, niggas ain't really jacking him like that, bro.
Nah, man. I mean,
2020, niggas like, nah, Baby's the one right now, bro. He killing it.
It's crazy because...
But niggas also predicted a Wayne run for that nigga.
Yeah,
I never forget that shit.
That killed him.
I was like, all right, bro, slow the fuck down, bro.
That killed him. And with Baby, it's just like nothing really, like my homeboy said, it nothing really went up after that as far as his shit kind of got repetitive. And I knew something was kind of going on with him as far as with the music because like in interviews, he would be like, nah, it's like a job. He would say it's like a job. So I'm like, man, you kind of just sound, and that's what the music sound like, a mail-in. It sound like a mail-in. I mean, he'll try different shit and, you know, still sound like a mail-in. But he's not staying on the trajectory. Like, you got to think, there's, like, NBA Youngboy, Kodak Black. These niggas still around now. These niggas been out since, like, 2015.
Facts.
And you start popping in 2018, you hit your peak in 3 years, and then that's it.
Mm-hmm.
These little niggas been going at it since fucking 2014, 2015. Still here. Still putting out projects. Still, you know, Uzi. Still put, like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what it is with the longevity of these newer artists.
Mm-hmm. Got you. So, hey, man. But let's get to it. Yeah. Shout out to Jello Ball, man.
Hey, man.
My dog might be 2 for 2. Lonzo and them boys just previewed the song in the locker room last night. But that first one, and you know, so crazy because shout out my nigga Jordan. Jordan sent it to me.
Yeah.
And I hit the play. I was like, damn, this beat hard. Yeah. And then he started rapping. He was flowing on that motherfucker. And then, you know, we done seen the shit go viral. Talking about old Cash Money. Could be on Need for Speed, NFL Street, NBA Ballers, old video games. That song hard, bro. I fuck with that shit. I think he dropped the song officially.
Yeah, that shit, dog, that shit, it's hard, but it's funny because it's like, bro, Jello actually caught one.
He did caught one. He really caught one.
He fucking caught one. Like, that shit, like, once them boy probably do the video behind this shit, once they do if they do, like, the video, like, some old 90s Cash Money type shit, like.
You heard the snippet for the new one that might be 2 for 2?
Nah, I ain't heard the snippet for Jello think you're from New Orleans. Jello think you're from Baton Rouge. He is from California. His people, LeVar people might be from Louisiana.
Oh, that man might be 2 for 2, bro. Jello might be 2 for 2, bro.
And the thing is, bro, people at first was kind of tripping off that shit. Then niggas is like, hold on.
Shit kind of hard. That shit hard, bro.
That shit kind of hard. I might swerve on that corner. Whoa.
That song
that
hard,
nigga
bro.
Caught one, boy.
That nigga caught one, bro. That shit hard.
One.
I need that shit to hit streaming ASAP, bro.
Yeah.
Need that, bro.
Hey, boy, if that boy start playing that shit in the... Hey, I want to see that shit go off in the club one time.
Bro. Don't let it hit commercials. He really gonna get a bag then.
Yeah.
He really gonna... But that song hard, bro. That song hard.
Shout out to LeVar, man.
Shout out to LeVar, man.
LeVar did that shit.
He did it with all 3 of his sons, man. Shout out to him, man. But no, LaMelo said I think he said he gonna drop that Friday. I retweeted that actually.
Yeah,
Let me see.
So he got one drop this last
He
Friday.
just passed that. Yeah, he just dropped
got
one
another
Friday.
one dropping this Friday. Okay.
Jello said this ain't out yet. Friday, he feeding the culture. Yup.
What was he feeding the culture?
Lonzo said that. Lonzo said
feeding
it. Yeah.
the culture.
Yes, sir.
Hey, boy. Hey.
Jello going 2 for 2, man. Shout out to Jello, man. I gotta give my dog a follow on the gram off that. I can give my dog a follow off that alone. That song going crazy, bro. That shit is fire.
That shit's gonna go crazy.
When them boys put that shit over, when them boys pulled up on Cuddy, when them boys at the traffic light, that shit fire.
But all the NBA street ones, all the Live 03 shit.
Yeah, that shit out on YouTube and World Star Hip Hop right now.
Hey, man. How much views that shit got?
Let me see.
That
They'll
shit.
just post it on his. So it was already at 960,000 in a day.
960,000
In a day.
And I ain't gonna lie, I don't think that's manufactured either. I think niggas is really just on that.
No,
shit.
that song hard, bro.
Yeah. He caught what? That is crazy, bro.
In the corner, whoa, that shit hard, bro. Shout out to him. I know Manny might have to hit him up for a remix or something.
That's what I'm telling you.
Manny might have to hit him up for a remix or something, bro.
Get Manny on there.
Somebody said if this would have came out in '97, Master P would have been on his ass.
No,
they said P would have signed him.
P would have man. Don't put P on that one, man. That's a cat.
You don't think P would have signed him in '97?
He would have signed him, but that P don't need to be on a song like that. That's a big timer song right there.
Is
we need Baby on the remix.
We need Baby on the remix, bro.
Get my dog Baby on that shit. Get Beatrice on that shit.
We need Birdman on the remix, bro.
Yeah, Birdman and Jello got to link up. Hey, man, honestly, Cash Money Big Baller brand, bro.
Facts.
Fuck that. Cash Money Big Baller brand, man. What we talking about?
We need
what we talking
real
about?
talk. We need that. We need that. We need Bird. I think Birdman to do it.
Hey, man, my dog. Because you got to think now, Jello already got the cheese, so it's like, you ain't really got to even invest no money. I just got to put my stamp on this.
I think Birdman would do it off the humble too.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't even got to put no money on this. I just gotta stamp that real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Put him on the remix. I need a Birdman verse, bro.
We need
a Birdman verse, bro. Real talk.
I tell you, bro. I can see Manny on that shit too. Talking about
Manny could be on that shit.
Talking about Yokohamas and shit. You feel me?
Yokohamas. You already know he gonna drop some type of motorcycle or something.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh man, that shit crazy, bro. But yeah, shout out to Jello, man. My dog Jello got another one for y'all niggas, man.
Dang.
I'm interested to see, but that first one going crazy, bro. Yeah. Shout out to them. So we at the end of the NFL season. This is the last week, so playoffs is gonna start this coming up Saturday, wild card round. Yeah, man. So what we think about this NFL MVP conversation?
Man, stats say Lamar, but I'm people trying to give it to Josh, like the here nigga damn. I ain't gonna say it's the here nigga damn because he got great numbers too, but if we look at who got the better numbers across the board, it's Lamar Jackson. So he should get the MVP. But it's also like, damn, we gonna get this nigga the MVP again, and he's still not gonna get past Patrick Mahomes. So
who you feel like deserves it?
Honestly, man, Lamar been tearing this shit up. He really should get it. He really should get it. Honestly, in all honesty, he really should get it. But if you want to play politics on some, okay, we done gave it to this nigga, we done gave it to this nigga last year. We need to give it to Josh Allen this year because Josh Allen ain't won one yet.
So you feel like it's a need to give it to Josh?
It's a need to give it to Josh because Josh hasn't won one yet.
Okay.
So they feel like, okay, let's give it to the guy who hasn't won one yet. Yeah, the numbers are, because honestly, their numbers ain't really that far apart in the grand scheme of things, but Lamar still got better numbers. So.
Well, just in my opinion, I feel like the NFL conversation this year is better from a pool standpoint because last year was kind of low.
Yeah.
Especially from a QB standpoint. It overall was mid for the elite QBs last year.
No, not this year.
But not this year, though.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers been
turning up.
I'm going to go ahead and say this. This NFL MVP conversation, I feel like it has been disingenuous from a standpoint from Josh Allen's perspective because this narrative that they want to give it to him, I don't believe it's been going on because not only last year did Lamar win it, but he won it in a year where typically a quarterback doesn't win it throwing less than 30 touchdowns. Like Lamar Jackson last year one MVP, not finishing top 10 in passing yards and passing touchdowns. He threw 24 touchdowns last year. He had 7 picks. Typically, the NFL MVP has gone stats and best record. Typically, who has the better record and who has the stats. So everybody acting like, oh, Lamar get slighted. Bruh, in 2011, Drew Brees broke the passing record, and 2021, Brady threw for 5,300 and 43 touchdowns, and both of them lost MVP over seeding. Typically, it has always gone based off seeding and stats. Yeah. Last year, Lamar Jackson got it off of what? Seeding.
Yeah,
he didn't have the best stats.
They had home field advantage.
Josh Allen. The reason why Josh Allen is my MVP is because, for number one, he lost his 2 best targets, and everybody said he would finish at least second or third in his division. He not only beat the number 1 team in his conference, he beat the number 1 team in the other conference. He has a game where he has scored 6 touchdowns, never been done before. Yeah. 3 touchdowns passing, 3 touchdowns rushing, and he had his team top of his division, and he has a better record over Lamar. Granted, Lamar is having the best year, in my opinion, in his career. I wouldn't be upset if he won it. But to act like as if it would be a here nigga damn for Josh Allen,
that's what I said. That's what I said. I was like, it's not a here nigga damn.
That man is having an outstanding year, and he deserves to be MVP, and he is my MVP this year. I'm not rolling with the Joe Burrow being MVP because
they're losing. They're losing.
And that's the thing that's killing me with people are saying if Joe Burrow gets into the playoffs, he deserves to be MVP. So you're acknowledging that the wins factor into this shit. No, you have to give it to the guy. Even if you want to give it to Jared Goff or Sam Darnold, cool. Yeah. But we all know who's been leading the sled this whole season. And it's been Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. Yeah. Josh Allen, and context matters here. Y'all said this man was going to be bad in his division. Y'all said he was going to fall off after Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis left. Y'all said that. He is truly the embodiment of MVP this year. That does not mean Lamar isn't. He's just who I give it to this year. He's well and deserved based off of the narrative we had put on him going into the season. That's what y'all said would happen to him. And he turned that shit around and be like, nah, motherfucker, I'm getting busy. And not one of his receivers got 1,000 yards receiving. You get what I'm saying? Granted, he got Amari Cooper and all that. I'm not saying that Lamar Jackson is slighted for what he's doing. No, he's having a tremendous year. And again, if he win MVP, he deserves it. But for niggas to act like as if, oh, this a here nigga damn, just say you don't like Josh Allen, bro. That's it. Say you don't like the man. Because to act like this narrative that the media hates Lamar Jackson, that's not what's going on. No. This is not 2018 where they was like, oh, yeah, they say he should have been wide receiver. He killing that quarterback. Okay, that was 6 years ago. We here now. That man got 2 MVPs. The media don't hate him.
Nah. The media show Lamar love.
They show that man love, bro.
That man love.
But, somebody else is threatening him for MVP. It's a problem. Why? If Joe Burrow was 12-3, he would be my MVP.
Yeah, especially with these numbers, it would be amazing.
If Joe Burrow was 12-3, he would be my MVP. He's not. He's not. Seeding matters. Mm-hmm. Winning matters, bruh. Period. When it comes to MVP, it matters. I'm having a specific conversation. MVP, you have to factor in the win-loss record, bruh. Lamar Jackson got it last year because of his record. He did not have a jump-off-the-screen year last year. He didn't. That's why CMC was in the conversation. Christian McCaffrey for MVP. Brock Purdy at one point. Mm-hmm. The quarterbacks wasn't really living up. Goddamn Patrick Mahomes is 15-1 right now. Why is he not in the MVP conversation? His numbers.
Yeah, the numbers ain't really jumping off.
It's a combination of both, bruh.
But once you get to a point of where Lamar Jackson, where Patrick Mahomes is, bro, I ain't really giving a fuck.
I mean, no, he ain't tripping. But I will say, though, this has been a great year for the MVP conversation. I tell you that because motherfuckers been balling. Mm-hmm. You got Saquon Barkley, 2,000 yards rushing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Jared doing this thing, Sam doing this thing, but we all know who leading the conversation. And granted, Lamar Jackson, I said Lamar Jackson having a better year than his first MVP year, in my opinion, from an efficiency standpoint. Throwing, this man got 41 touchdown passes and less than 5 interceptions. And if you look at the tape, none of the interceptions are his fault. Josh Allen, the biggest knock on Josh Allen was his turnovers.
He cut those down tremendously.
He cut those shit down tremendously, bro.
Yeah.
You got to give that man props for that and his record. Y'all said he would finish behind the Jets and possibly the Dolphins, bro. That's what y'all said.
Well, he leading that shit, man.
He leading that shit. But As far as the MVP, Josh Allen would be my MVP, and there's no knock against Lamar. And I hate that I even got to say that. I should be able to say that Josh Allen is my MVP without pushback. I see y'all killing Chase Daniel and Dan Orlovsky and putting their stats up against Lamar Jackson. Well, damn, last year Dan Orlovsky voted for Lamar. Y'all ain't say shit.
Yeah, he did. I remember saying that.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But because Chase Daniel and Dan Orlovsky and others have Josh winning it, it's a problem. Y'all trying to make it a race thing, and it's not a race thing.
No.
Y'all love Lamar Jackson, and y'all want him to be the culture QB, and that's fine. But we still having an MVP conversation. I don't care how this come off. But y'all niggas need to just say you rolling with Lamar because he black, and that's fine. But don't try to flip it on me because I want to roll with Josh Allen. Josh Allen is an elite fucking quarterback. Y'all know how I give it up. Mm-hmm. When we having these comments, I don't give a fuck who it is. If you balling, you balling. I love what Joe Burrow is doing, but he cannot be MVP. Almost got 8 losses, bro. He barely getting into the playoffs. If Joe had 12 wins, maybe 13, yeah, he would be my MVP. He's not. Sorry.
Yeah, you gotta win. It's gotta be both.
You gotta have both, bro. Yeah. You gotta have the combination of both. You gotta have the combination of both, bro. But I'm interested to see who win it. I still think, but everybody gonna paint it as if, oh, he got robbed. That man ain't getting robbed, bro. And Josh is worthy of winning the MVP. Yeah. He's just worthy.
I mean, and then like I said, their stats are not really that far off.
They're not.
They're not that far off. So
they're not.
If they wanted to lean and give it to Josh, I would have no problem with that.
Like, bro, like it's been a great year for quarterback play. Period. I didn't see Joe Burrow going crazy. Shout out to Jamar Chase. I've always been a fan of Jamar Chase, bro. I've been consistently saying that man top 4, top 3 wide receiver, bro. This man is the first player to have 1,700 receiving and more than 17 touchdowns in the season, bro. That nigga been killing, bro. And I hope you get your bag, bro. But the Bengals stupid.
Yeah, they'll.
Yesterday's price
is not
today's price. He shouldn't get no less than 40 a season.
But you know the Bengals have a history of doing.
They have a history of doing shit like this.
Stupid shit. We'll see.
It's dumb shit. But wherever he go at, the Bengals gonna pay him though. They cannot.
Yeah, they can't afford. Come on,
because they gonna hear from Joe.
Yeah,
and they might lose T. Higgins too.
Nah,
you gotta bring back.
You gotta keep all that together. You gotta keep all that together. Y'all just had a bad season.
And you can still rebuild your defense. Here's the thing. They be acting, bro. They be acting like they so strapped for cash. The cap goes up every year, bro. Mm-hmm. Y'all can go get some defensive players and draft well.
Yeah.
You better bring back T. Higgins, and from a chemistry standpoint, bring back T. Higgins. Yeah. But you 100% bring back Jamar Chase, bro. You better not let that man walk.
You can't sacrifice the offense right now, bro. You can't.
If y'all let Jamar Chase hit that market.
Because you already know.
But I still think he on the I think they can give him. I think they can hit him with a tag anyway, so he probably wouldn't hit the market. Yeah. But it's not like he's some Brandon Ayuk type shit. But they'll end up paying him, or because if you let him hit the market, woo-wee!
He getting what he want.
I'm tell you right now, Carolina. We got the bread.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck if he want 45 a year. Give it to him.
Yeah, give us Jamar Chase 45 a year, man.
But now, see, that's what he wanted though. But the highest is like 35. I think CeeDee Lamb or somebody else 35. Yeah, 40. Yeah. I need 40. That's the baseline. Yeah. I need guaranteed 40 a season. Yeah. Then we could discuss the guaranteed, but the per season, oh yeah, I need that 40M.
Yeah.
I need that. I'm ready for playoff football to start though, man. College football playoff. We in the semifinals now. Notre Dame beat Georgia. Texas scraped by Arizona State. That ended up being a classic game.
Yeah.
You niggas talking about, oh, we need to reseed the buys next year. Man, knock it off. Win your games you're supposed to gain. You're supposed to win. I'm not going to reward you because you're Alabama. You niggas with the SEC bias shit is killing me. These niggas just lost to Michigan, unranked. But Alabama was supposed to be in the playoffs. Like, knock it off, bro. I still got Ohio State winning it. I had Ohio State or Georgia winning it before I found out Georgia quarterback was going to be hurt. But Ohio State should run through everybody.
Yeah,
they should run through everybody.
Yeah, shout out to y'all niggas who had that faith in Oregon. Shout out to y'all niggas who had that faith in Oregon.
Time, bro. It don't matter what conference they in. Pac-12, Big Ten, it don't matter. Them niggas ain't. It's embedded in that program to not live up.
Yeah, it never fails.
This is a 20-year thing. So now Texas, we got Texas versus Ohio State, and we got Penn State versus Notre Dame to go to the Natty. I hate these niggas so bad, bro, but I think Notre Dame gonna be in the national title versus Ohio State.
You don't think Penn State knock them off?
Penn State can definitely win that game, but I think Notre Dame gonna get them. I think them beating Georgia and them getting that edge.
Yeah, because I feel like once you feel like you done beat Georgia, that's like
that's a big momentum boost.
That's a big momentum boost. Yeah,
confidence and all that.
I mean, but but one thing that game does ensure that there will be a black coach in the national championship.
That was. So. Marcus said some dumb shit though, man. But
who?
He need 200,000 lashes.
What happened?
So they asked him, how does it feel to be, for the first time ever, there'll be a black coach coaching. I didn't even know James Franklin was black. I didn't know that. But yeah, he said a reporter asked him, response to a media question about his thoughts on the guarantee of a black coach in the national championship. He said, your color shouldn't matter. The evidence of your work should. Let me play the clip.
You and James Franklin are kind of making history here. Can you kind of just put in perspective what it means to you to be, one of two black coaches in this playoffs?
Yeah, it's again, you're very grateful. It's a reminder that you are a representation for many others, and in many of our players that look the same way I do. That your color shouldn't matter, right? And that the evidence of your work should. But it takes everybody.
Man, please, man. Black people, we still breaking barriers, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I would be like, it's a great thing for black people. We continue to break barriers.
Word, nigga.
Yes, it's
We're
amazing,
here.
And hopefully one of us wins the national title.
Yeah.
Yes, I definitely support that. Yeah. Man, please. I think he mixed with like Asian or some shit anyway, so I don't know. It's always them ones. It rarely ever be the full-blooded black people, bro.
Hey,
it usually be the mixed race.
They don't be on code.
At
that point in time, you're supposed
all
to
lives
rep.
matter rhetoric, bro. That shit be killing me, bro.
You're supposed to rep at that point.
You gotta rep, bro. And we done broke barriers, man. We continue to break barriers, bro. We're continuing to break barriers. So yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got, man. Looking forward to 2025, man. I'm definitely excited. Continue to be consistent, run it up. It's definitely gonna be another fast year. Before you look up February, gonna be here. Niggas, get your Valentine's Day shit in order. I don't gotta worry about that. Maybe one day, but not no time soon. But yeah, man, we here, man. Again, shout out to all the supporters, the listeners, everybody doing their thing. Continue to strive for your goals, your aspirations. Don't cheat the grind, because you can't cheat the grind. Eventually, if you do hit something, it won't last long because you didn't put in the work. So always continue to put in the work. Be respectful out here too. A lot of people be getting put on a Summer Jam screen thinking they could talk to people all type crazy, man. Like, no. And also, RIP to the victims in that New Orleans tragedy,
Yeah,
man. RIP to y'all, man. That shit, I hate even speaking about shit like that, but definitely I had to send my prayers and condolences to the ones lost in that. Just senseless killing, bro. Senseless killing. And I hope dude is held accountable for that shit, man. Marcus, you got anything?
Nah, man, everybody just have a, peaceful, safe, 2025. This year we just gonna get things done, man. We ain't about to complain, really about to talk about it. We just about to get the shit done.
Facts. So like we say every week, man, if you hear anything on the show that gets you in your feelings, you feeling some type of way, always remember, we're just some messengers.
Yo.